I don't know, but
Why the
it's
hell is
rather
that coming
annoying.
from my phone? Why the hell? What? Where the fuck is that coming from? My media's off. What the hell is this? I'm on the home screen. Where is it coming from? No. What the fuck is this? What radio?
Hello?
What the fuck is playing? Yeah, what do you need? Sun is playing, and I don't know what it is.
Is there anybody there? I'm all alone.
Yes, this is Overseer. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, what do you need?
I'm in a town. I have no idea where I am.
Uh, hmm.
Hold on, there's a road sign here.
Hmm. I can read Cyrillic, my drug.
Okay, so... Crap, I don't know, I can't read that. Take a trip to Russia, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Well, glad to see that you got this walkie-talkie. This is the Allied Nations. We're here to offer assistance to anyone who needs it. If you could give me a brief description of the words that you see, I would be able to provide you with a relative location.
Okay, let me... Hold on. It looks... Okay, so I see... It's a Waxobka. Waxopka. I don't know if that means anything to you.
W-A-X-B-O-K?
Yeah. The W is weird though, it's real blocky.
Hmm. I'm not sure if that is a B or an X rather, but with what you described, it sounds like Shachok. I don't know. I don't know any towns called Shachok.
Hold on. I'm gonna look for a map and see if I can't find my way out that way.
Sounds like
I'll
an
radio
excellent plan.
in once I find something and let you know.
Understood. Allied nations out.
Okay, I need to find a map. Where do I even start to look? Shit. Well, I guess we could start checking houses. Or the gas station. The gas station might have one.
How goes everything?
Hmm.
How goes everything? Alright, have you thought about joining the BOW side of... I was talking about the server. They have a server up. Yeah, I know.
I don't know who BOW is, man. I just got off the radio with
Alright.
Allied Nations, I think is who they were. I'm trying to look for a map so I can figure out where I am. They're helping me out right now. Other than that, I have no idea where I am. Gas stations usually have maps posted up somewhere. A barrel. Open. What's in the barrel? There's nothing in the barrel. And there's no map here.
Alright, well, good luck.
There's clothes, a bomber jacket, white beanie. Well, push comes to shove, I guess I could, It's amazing how everything changed so drastically overnight. I wake up, and then there's nothing here. Oh wait. Allied nations? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Allied nations? Where could they be? Hello? Anybody? Where's the Allied nations when you need them? Not only that, my bike is gone. This is just fantastic.
Allied nations.
Yes, hello? I found a road
Hello.
sign. It's
Excellent.
CTAPOE.
That would appear to be a town called Staroya.
Okay, is there any way you can help me get to where you are?
Yes, I could. Do you happen to know where the coast is from you?
No.
Alright. To the west, there should be a farmhouse. If you head to the west and reach the farmhouse and use it as a landmark, I can give you some general directions to get to the Allied Nations Relief Depot.
Okay. You said to the west?
To the west, that is correct.
Okay.
If you found a road sign, you might also be near a gas station. Are you near a gas station?
Yes, I see the gas station.
Alright. Is the gas station towards or away, Staroya?
I'm heading away from it right now.
So, while facing the gas station, you are away from Staroya?
Yes.
Okay then. If you would look right, that way is west.
Okay. So if I keep going that way, I'll run into you guys then?
If you head due west and a little bit south, you'll hit a primary paved road. If you follow that road and do not go off of it onto any dirt roads, you will hit a town called Moglievka. If you then head south, you will find a crossroads. Then head west again, and you will find the Allied nations.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, not right now. I'll let you know if I get lost. Actually,
Understood.
could you tell me what's going on? Because I just came here for a hunting trip, and then I wake up in this apartment building, and everything is gone. My bike is gone. Everything's in ruins.
Sir, I hate to break it to you, but there has been a massive pandemic upon the island of Chernobyl. It has been almost completely quarantined except for small relief efforts such as myself. If I were you, I would be very wary of other players, as there appears to be several bandits in the area, and people have become far more violent ever since the outbreak. If you see anyone on the roads, I would advise steering clear, as they may be infected and they may not be in the right state of mind.
What do you mean
We don't
infected?
currently... There's been a pandemic. It appears to be a brain disease that inhibits their neural functions. It causes them to effectively go insane, attacking and lashing out at anything within sight.
Okay. I see some people in a field. They look like they're looking for something. They're just
Sir,
wandering
I would
around
advise
aimlessly.
that you do not go towards that. Do not go towards that field. They are most likely infected. If anyone seems to not really know where they are, and as you put it, they're wandering aimlessly, they likely have the disease.
Okay. I'll just walk the other way then. I see
So
a
long as you
hunting
can remember
tower.
which way was west. Okay, excellent. That way is west. The
Okay.
hunting tower may have a canteen or anything useful for survival that you may have. At our relief depot, we have a few canteens and a decent farm set up to provide food for any of the remaining survivors until we can figure out a cure. But it seems as if that is a long way coming.
It
We're
sounds
simply
like
here
this
to make
is.
sure that the people who are left won't die.
Sounds like there's a lot of trouble for you guys.
Indeed. As I said, though, this entire island is quarantined, so for the time being, you are going to have to figure out a way to live here. Sadly,
Well,
even though this was just a hunting trip, you will not be allowed to leave.
well, win some, lose some, I guess. I mean, if you tell me I can't leave, I guess I kind of have to follow your advice then. I found a hunting knife. I guess I could start with
Excellent.
that.
Excellent. One of the first basics of survival, when it becomes dark or when you become cold, is a fire. Do you know how to make a fire?
I mean, I read a little bit on like being stranded and stuff and surviving in the wilderness before I got on the plane. But as far as actually putting it into practice, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Now that you have a knife, you have all that you need to survive and create a fire. If need be, you can chop the bark off of a tree for use as kindling, and chop up some small bushes for some sticks. With that, you can then make a fire. Warmth is crucial, especially in the cold wastelands of Chernobyl. You'll quickly become frozen, I guess I could say, if you find yourself wet or without proper clothing.
Okay. I'm at the top of the hill right now from the hunting stand. And there's just woods.
I don't have a topographical map, so I can't really assist you. But if you can manage to head a little south from that hunting tower and a little west, you should run into the primary road.
Okay, southwest. Alright, I'm on the other side of the hill from the hunting tower. Like, I ran past it to the top of the hill, and now I'm gonna just head down the hill.
Hey, regretfully, sir, there appears to be someone at the Allied Nation Center in need of assistance. One more brief set of instructions. When you hit the road, head west. You'll hit a town, head south. You'll hit a crossroads, head west, and you'll find us.
Road,
I...
south, town, west.
Road, head west on the road, head
Okay.
south from the town, then head west at the crossroads.
Road, west, town, south, crossroads, west. Okay. I'll try to remember that, sir. Thank
Contact me
you.
again if you need anything, but I need to go. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Okay. Feeling confident. Fairly confident that I can make it here. A hard road, and then head west on the road, and then south to the town. Okay. Okay, there's a road. I see a road. Head west on the road until we hit a town, and then head south. Okay, road west. Oh, jeez. Sewing kit. Make do with what we have, I guess. Sorry about that, folks. Had to adjust the volume. I didn't realize I had turned on the master volume. Alright, so head. Oh no. Wandering aimlessly. Infected. Okay. Okay. I need to search for supplies and avoid the infected. Spark plug. No need for a spark plug, I guess. What is that? Matches. Matches are always good. I I guess we could start a fire with those. Everything's all barred up. Must be preventing infected from coming in or coming out. That looks like a magazine to a weapon of some sort. Go out the way I came in, I guess. Okay. Looks like the road curves, so let's just stick to the trees real quick. And hopefully... Okay, I see the road. Just keep going. Just have to keep going. What is that? What is this? What's up here? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hello? Is there anybody here? Looks like a general... Hello? Is there anybody here? General, soup kitchen. Looks like a soup kitchen. Seems to be locked down like everything else. This is weird. Seems to be locked down like everything else. This is weird. There's another magazine to a weapon that I don't have. Magazine to a weapon that I don't have. Crap. Okay. Hello, Allied Nations, are you there? Hello, Allied Nations, are you there?
This is the AN. What do you need?
So I can't go any further because there's an infected on the road. Is there any way to avoid them without, like, straying from the path?
With the infected, it's a difficult subject. Sometimes, while sneaking is highly encouraged, sometimes they are quite stupid and you can easily sneak by them. Sadly, violence is often necessary.
What are you saying?
The majority of the survivors have forsaken any kind of...
What are you saying?
How do I put this? They have given up on the infected. The majority of the people left have lost all their family members or had to put them down. At this stage, the infected are not considered human anymore. And until we can get a cure going, they should not be considered human.
So they're basically zombies.
For lack of a better word, yes, they are zombies.
Okay, so I guess all of those fairy tales and sci-fi books that I read growing up as a child have finally come true, and now the world has gone to shit.
I wouldn't go that far. Luckily, it is contained to Chernobyl, and it appears to be only an infection. Within a short amount of time, we will likely get a cure, but until that day arises, it's best to have the people who are not infected live than the people who are infected continue to carry it.
Okay, so try to avoid all contact is essentially what I'm getting.
Exactly. If you can avoid them, get away. They're unpredictable and then highly, highly violent. But if worst comes to worst, your life is more important than that of the infected.
Okay. Well, at least I'm valued here. I mean, back at home I was working a dead-end job, getting nowhere in life. My wife left me, so I mean, there's that.
Sorry about that, man.
But I mean, at least you guys are, you know, caring for people here. And I'm surprised that I got in contact with somebody. All I have is my
walkie-talkie sure do come in handy.
All I have is my shotgun, my hunting axe, and this hunting knife. So, I mean, yeah.
Well, hey, most of us did come from extraneous circumstances. So, the AN, all of us are volunteers. We don't really get paid. We just got sent here. Basically, it's about the experience. I guess you could say, hell, I was just trying to get some volunteer hours for college. I wasn't expecting this shit to happen.
Volunteer hours. Is that what they told you on the brochure?
Pretty much. But hey, man, if you do make it to us, we could definitely use a couple of hands around here. We've got a
Of
farm to
course.
maintain. Got people to help.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to help you guys. I mean, as circumstances given, I make it to you unscathed. But once I make it there, um, do you know what the road sign I'm looking for? Like how it's supposed to look? Because this road seems to be going on forever. I just passed through like a little farm town. There was only like 3 buildings there, but I mean, that's about it.
Okay, the town that I'm talking about is quite a large one. If you're still on the paved road and you didn't branch off onto the dirt roads along the way,
Okay.
you should hit a town called Moglievka. It looks, the beginning of it has an M, an O, effectively a half staple, a backwards N, and a staple with a bent end.
Okay. Half staple. Okay. Oh,
Just
I
look
see a
for
farmhouse.
MO on the town.
I see another farmhouse. It
Moglievka
looks...
is a rather large town with several farmhouses in it. It also has a water pump inside the town if you have dire need of water, although there will likely be several infected.
Okay. There's a fence. Okay. There's another... It looks like I see... No, that's not a church. That's a big warehouse up on the hill. There's a farmhouse up on the hill there.
I've got a
Okay.
grainy satellite view of this, but I'm not sure if there are any farmhouses near you. How many ponds have you passed?
There was 2. There was one on my right, and then I went around a bend. It was the pond was across the road from a couple of houses, and then I went down the road a little bit, and then there was like a dam, like a reservoir type thing, and then that was another pond. That one was on my left, or correction, on my right, and the first one was on my left. And then I just
The
passed
first
through.
one was on your left, and the second one was on your right?
Yeah, and then I passed through like a little farm village.
Alright, you should be entering a section of wilderness shortly. You are about... let me see here. You're about 500 meters out from Moglievka, if you hit that forest.
Okay. There's no forest here. It's just big open areas with trees scattered throughout.
Satellite images are bad, sorry then. If you just hit the small town after passing the dam, or the water reservoir, not a small town, my bad, that appears to be just one building, maybe 2 buildings.
Okay.
It says on this map that there is a small section of forest that you can pass through.
Okay. I walked out of the back of the house and there was a pond there, on the right side of the road, given the direction of travel that you told me to go. And that's like the start, kind of far from the edge of the forest, but not too far.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm terrible at reading maps. The most I'm giving you is guessing. If you follow that primary paved road, you should hit the town of Moglievka.
Okay.
If you are not there already, that is.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going down the
If there was a water
road.
reservoir and a dam on your right, you should actually be really close. Maybe. Once you do hit the town, though, from the road that you were on, you're gonna have to head left, which is south.
Hold on, I found a road sign. Okay, so there's an M, an O. It looks like half of a T, the backwards N, and the bent staple, like you said. I think this is it.
That's Moglievka.
Okay.
Well, you're a lot closer than I had originally thought.
Okay.
Hooray for terrible maps.
Hooray. Okay, so I'm standing at the first road that jets off to the left, in front of the yellow and green house. Is there anywhere you
Alright.
suggest I go from here?
The yellow and green house wouldn't happen to be near a pond, would it?
Let me go and look around it real quick. I don't see a pond anywhere. The only pond was back at the big yellow house on the road.
Okay. I can't exactly see colors. Are you still looking at a paved road? I should have asked that.
Yeah, I'm still on the paved road. I walked past the Moglievka, I think is how you say it. I walked past that road
Exactly.
sign, and then there's a like it's got a yellow stripe around the whole house. It's on the left side of the road.
How are you doing on water?
I mean, I'm not too terribly thirsty right now, although I could use some refreshment, like maybe a cold soda.
I can see that. Don't we all need a soda? There is a water pump inside the town if you get too terribly desperate. But if you are still on the primary paved road and you have yet to enter the town itself, simply hit the paved road that goes left.
Okay, so the paved road that goes left.
Should be south. From the
Paved
road that you were coming on, you were heading west. If you can find that road, use that as bearing.
Okay. So this is kind of like a half paved road. It's not, like it doesn't have lines on it, but it is paved. So I'm just gonna go down here and see where it takes me.
Got it? Further down that road, there's going to be a crossing, a T. On your left side, which will be east, there will be a dirt road. On your right side, which will be west, there will be a paved road. Once you hit that T, head west, or your right.
Okay, so head right at the paved road when I come up to the T intersection.
Yeah, head right along the paved road at the T intersection.
Okay.
Once you get there, you are going to be roughly... let's see here. I would guess about 5 minutes away from the AM depot.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going this way. I'll radio in if I get lost. Thank you so much for helping me this far, and I'll let you
This
know.
is what the AN is for. Anytime.
Yeah, when I get somewhat closer, I'll just major landmarks like the T intersection. I'll radio in just to confirm that I'm heading in the right direction.
Understood. I'm going to log off the radio now, so Allied Nations out.
Thank you once again.
Anytime.
Whoever asked out if I was using the walkie, I'm doing a role play with High Overseer. I don't know if he has you muted, but he has agreed to act as if this is the walkie-talkie until I get there, and then once I get there, I'll be switching to in-game chat to roam around and talk with the other players of the Allied Nation. And for those viewers watching, I am trying to link up with the Allied Nation. The backstory of today is that we are on a hunting trip, and we woke up and then the world was in total chaos. And as you've heard, if you kept up so far, the Allied Nations have informed us that the world is in fact in ruin, and the infected are essentially zombies, and that it is contained to the island of Chenarus, I think is what he said. So at this point, our survivor is currently en route to the AN Relief Depot, or the Allied Nations Relief Depot, and then once we get to that, we will switch over to game chat and continue to converse with everybody that way. Okay, so he had said head right on the paved road. Okay, so just keep going down the paved road, I guess. Okay. Allied Nations, hello, are you there? Allied Nations, hello, are you there? Come in, Allied Nations. Come in, Allied Nations. Okay, there's a big pole. And relief depot. Hopefully we make it there without any problems. It's getting quite warm. What does this say? It does not really say much of anything. I'm going to assume... Okay, so 300 meters. Alright, let's just keep going.
Is the Allied Nations, anyone there?
Yeah, Allied Nations, my name is Charles, by the way.
Charles?
I took a right at the T intersection. There was the dirt path on the left. I took a right and just followed the paved road. I'm passing by a bunch of wood piles right now, and I'm just wondering how much further it is. I see a big barn-looking thing off to the right, just down the hill.
The Allied Nations Relief Depot will be on your left.
Okay, yeah, it's on my left. I see a big barn and some other stuff. I'm passing by a bus stop right now. I assume this is a bus stop. There was a bus on that sign.
Well then, Charles, I will meet you there. I have to handle something. Go into game chat.
Alrighty. Thank you. I'm just gonna wait here.
Understood.
Thank you. I'm just gonna wait here. Hello? Is there anybody there? Hello? Is there anybody there? I'm just gonna wait at this bus stop. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here, wait, and get some relaxation going. Whew. Okay, this is as far as he told me to go. I don't know how far I need to actually go. I'm not gonna go any further. I see people over there. Hold on. Okay. I see people. I wish I had had my motorcycle. This would have made the trip so much faster. Okay. I see. Okay, there's a sign there. There's somebody there. Hello? Is this the Allied Nations Relief Depot? Hello? I see you there. Hello?
Hello.
Is this the Allied Nations Relief Depot?
Yes,
Sure
it
is.
is. You wouldn't have to be Charles, would you?
Yes, I am. Oh my god, I can't believe I found you guys.
Glad to meet you.
You have no idea what
I
I've
don't
gone
think
through.
I exchanged my name. William, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, William. I'm Charles.
Alrighty then.
And I'm Chris.
Hello, Chris. I'm assuming
Charles.
Chris and William?
The
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, Chris and William. Alright. Well, I don't have much. I mean, all I have is this axe, my hunting shotgun, and then my knife. That's about all I came here with. I do have some ammunition that I picked up on the trip over here. There were some houses over there that had some, and then I have some packed tomato seeds. That's about all I've got.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the Allied Nations. We've got a relief depot set up here with a bit of a farm and some gear for you. Glad to see that you're here.
Awesome, thank you
You
guys.
hungry? We've got plenty of food.
Yeah, I could stand to, have a bit of a snack.
Your choice, zucchini or peppers?
Oh,
I got some
really giving me
Spanish food if
the
he wants.
the 5-star treatment here. I'll take some peppers.
Alright.
Well, lead the way, sir.
Hey, Chris. Did you happen to bring down any of that meat?
No, it's all still up there.
Alright. Well then, Charles, for future reference, I'll teach you how to harvest some plants. Just in
Alrighty.
case you are here and just in case you need to give us a hand, you can. If you will look over here, this is a pepper. If
Okay.
it has harvest next to it, feel free to harvest it. And you should get about 3 peppers, which you can then eat.
Alrighty.
Don't worry,
So,
they're not
am I allowed to
spicy.
harvest it right now, or is this kind of like an initiation
it.
type thing? Okay.
Eat all
I
you
got-
want. When it says pull out, do not pull it out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
How do I fix this?
And at least now we have fertilizer. Yeah. This is why it's a learning experience. When it says
Okay.
pull out, it will grow back, so long as you keep it watered.
Alright. Well, I have a pepper. Good.
Excellent.
Green peppers. Kind of a sweet kind of pepper for given, the world is kind of ended. But, yeah.
Best things are homegrown.
Aren't they though? Do you guys have any place that I can store like clothing or like further materials?
Afraid not. As of right now, we've got 3 boxes, but they're mainly filled up. We do have a barrel, but it's also been stocked with medical supplies. We've yet to receive a
see a
shipment of
barrel.
tools from the north.
Alrighty. Where
Yeah,
is?
right now we're waiting on the rest of the Allied nations to bring down some salvage tools so that we can make some more storage and build some walls around this place. Make it home.
Awesome. Where did you guys get those backpacks? Is that like part of? Like, is that from your college?
No, it's from just scavenging through the different military camps they have here and there.
The military collapsed long after, well, not long after the infection broke out. The Allied nations kind of went in and salvaged what we could. Did have to deal with a bit of banditry though.
Yeah,
I see.
that's one reason why I was thankful to be here.
Alrighty. Zucchini. Oh, okay. So that's alright.
The majority of these are ready to be harvested. If it doesn't say pull out, you're good.
I see.
Actually, someone harvested a lot of them.
Well,
For future notice, I'll give you the grand tour here. Sorry, I was a little caught up on eating. This box here is for storing various vegetables and fruits and
I
other types
see,
of
I
food.
see.
These cabins that you see here are basically sleeping areas if you want them.
Oh, neat.
If you do manage to get your hands on a thing of storage, go for it. You've got a water pump here if you're ever thirsty.
So do
Right
you
this
have
way
to...
is the...
I'm assuming you found these wooden crates, correct?
Nope.
You can.
With a hacksaw and some planks and some nails, you can make your own.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I know what to look for so I can have my own area.
Yep. Yeah, our hacksaw went missing, I guess you could say. So we're waiting on some new ones, or until we can find some down here.
Alrighty.
Anyway, in here is the primary building.
Oh,
None
nice.
of
You
us
guys
are
have a
really
clinic set up?
mechanics. Yeah, none of us are really mechanics, but we tried to get this generator running. It turns on and the wire's connected, but for some reason the light doesn't go on. No clue why. Maybe it's broken. We couldn't really tell. Anywho, over here to the left is a random office.
Alrighty.
This room over here is the primary storage room. We have various medical supplies and a barrel filled with bits and bobs. More medical supplies, really.
Awesome. I'm just gonna put some stuff that I found along my travels in here.
Yeah, we don't have much room. As I said, we're waiting on a shipment of tools. We don't have hardly any storage left.
I see.
Oh, but hey, it looks as if you're in need of some new pants. These paramedics pants that are on the ground right there are very high quality. They are on par with military pants. And while they are a little bright, they might be better than what you have.
Aha.
Feel free to take them if you need them.
I will indeed.
This room, once every few days, or every few hours rather, it gets restocked by various individuals. So if you ever come in here, you may find certain medical items on the shelves.
Alrighty. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. This room over here is one of the primary operating rooms.
Seems like you've had to do some operating lately.
Yeah, we did our best to try and solve the infection, but as you can see, it did not go well.
I can tell. There's a lot of blood here.
Mm-hmm.
Changing
This
room,
is
I'm
just the
assuming?
changing room.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes people leave their clothes around, so just feel free to take it if it's better than what you've got. If they left it, they don't need it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Well, that actually seems to be the primary tour of the base. So, feel free to make yourself at home. I'm just going to tend to the garden for a while. If you're ever in the area, please water the plants. They'll die without it.
I will indeed. Thanks for showing me around. Thanks for having me. I mean,
We need more hands. Anyone that can show up, help is greatly appreciated. We've
Of
got
course.
scavenging teams roaming around trying to find people to help. It's a
I
wide world out there.
I would like some better gloves. All I did was find some rubber gloves laying around in a hospital. There wasn't much left there, but if you have any different
Yeah,
gloves.
we might have something lying around in one of these cabins. I'm not too sure. Let's go through them and see. I've got a nice jacket in here. Hunting jacket, but it is white. Nice hat, too.
Alrighty. Let me,
you're ever cold, there's a sweater in this room.
Awesome. You said the hunting jacket? Hunter jacket badly damaged.
Yeah, I can fix that. Just leave it on the ground a moment. Oop. You got it?
Yep. Just
Okay.
tape up the holes and
I
good to
did
go.
not find any gloves for you in the in any of the other cabins, so I'm going to go and look in the primary storage, see what we can find.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna leave my other jacket in here on the ground, if that's okay. And then my motorbike helmet in place of this. Ta-da!
Oh, hey, Charles, I did find you a nice belt, but sorry, no gloves.
I have a belt, but I will take that one because that one is better than my little spandex belt that I have going on here.
Hey, if you aren't using it, do you mind if I take this little vest here?
Yeah, I mean, I just picked that up from the prison that I had come across.
Alright,
So,
thank you. Yeah, I was running kind of low on storage. Having a field vest is nice. A lot of extra space in it. Oh, yeah, by the way, you wouldn't happen to need a handgun, would you?
No,
Safety first out here in the wastelands.
not exactly.
Would you like a handgun?
Oh, damn it. You picked up the vest, or the BDU jacket.
Nope, it is still on the ground for me.
Alrighty. And then... Alrighty. Do people often steal things here? Because I would like to... I would like to leave some supplies here.
None of our storage has been tampered with for the most part. If you put anything in the clinic that is part of the Allied Nations, we offer medical supplies to people passing through. They leave something in the box that they think's of equal value and they take whatever they need. But if you put it in the cabins, no one should touch it.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop a lot of the stuff here that I have. Mostly due to the fact that I don't really need it in my inventory. If you have a CR-75, I don't know what kind of gun that is, but...
Sadly, I do not. But I would advise anything that you do drop, the weather gets really rough around here. Some things get worn away very quickly.
I see. I'll just hold on to these then. I much prefer my boonie hat. I lost mine between last night and this morning. And then when I woke up, my bike was gone. Thus the motorbike helmet. That's the only thing that I had. So, yeah.
Well, hey, if you're in the mood for some old-timey goodness, we've got a medieval helmet in one of our chests. While it is a little strange and flashy, it would provide a good amount of protection.
I'm quite alright. As soon, because my buddy that I came here with, he had my long rifle, and he was nowhere to be found. I'm assuming he woke up before me and took off. Didn't even bother to wake me up. Some friend, huh? But anyway, he has my long rifle. So it was an old
Alright.
World War II Mosin with a ×8 optic on it. So he
I
kind
see.
of took that and split. I don't have much ammo left for it. I think I've only got 20 rounds, I think.
Hmm. Well, hey, in case you do want it, I'm going to put a handgun on the ground over here and a couple of mags for it, just in case, you know, safety first.
I'm alright. I found one. Somewhere deep in the recesses of my pack, I found one. I was in a hurry to
Got some glow
kind of
sticks
pack.
too in case it becomes night.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Since this is a medical facility, would you like a rundown on various medical items?
Sure.
We request that you don't take any medical gear unless you know what it does, because we've had issues with people using saline bags for minor cuts, or for them using painkillers to deal with a common cold. So it gets a little wasteful, and we don't want anyone to get hurt from using the wrong type of gear.
I see.
It's a little comical, to be honest, to see people trying to use a saline bag after they cut their arm a little bit, not knowing what it did. But anywho.
There's a saline bag right here, and I dropped a couple of other things. It was like an auto morphine injector, and what have you.
Morphine is very valuable. It deals with a lot of injuries. But
And then
yeah, here. While
I
we're
have
here,
tetracycline pills. I don't know if you guys need those.
okay, we definitely do. Tetracycline is the primary antibiotic. If you drink dirty water, you need to pop 2 tablets of tetracycline. It will cure it. What else? Codeine pills or painkillers. If you ever have those, it's for dealing with severe aches and pains. Morphine is a severe painkiller. If you ever break your leg or you get shot or something, oftentimes you will be required to use morphine. If someone is passed out in front of you, epinephrine, the auto-injector will wake them back up. Saline bags with an IV start kit plugged in will greatly increase the wounded individual's blood.
I see.
Charcoal tablets are used for poisoning in case someone accidentally drinks gasoline or if they eat raw meat.
A CR527? What's a CR527? Is that a hunting
it's
rifle?
A rifle. Yeah, it's a hunting rifle.
I see. Well, I have 2 magazines for it, so I have 2 boxes of matches. Do you guys need matches?
I don't personally. You can hold on to them if you want. If anyone around here does, though. I don't know.
9x19. Found a box of these in a farmhouse.
Oh. Well, good luck and welcome to the Allied Nations.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to tend to my crops.
Alrity. Do we have to, like, is there a sign out sheet, or can we go and... Whoa! Why is there infected in the camp?
That right there is an infected. They get very
What is he
aggressive.
doing?
She's lost her mind. There's no saving her until we can develop a cure. Simply defend yourself.
Ah!
I'm sorry that it had to come to that, but...
Just to be sure.
She's lost.
Well, she's got
double
good
tap.
taste in clothing. I will say that. She looks like she's a wearing a picnic table.
Yeah. Well, just in case she needed to stop, have a little rest on the side of the road, and eat a good meal.
Yep, she can just use her
Without
lap.
pants. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see
Well,
here.
I've got a little bit of time before I need to leave. Would you like to go down into the city, see if we can find you a bit of gear?
Yeah, why not?
Primarily some gloves.
Yeah, I'm down. Is there any
Alright.
particular set of weaponry that we need to have? Because I'm just going to use
The
my
Allied
shotgun.
Nations doesn't have any... The Allied Nations doesn't have any particular attire, although... if you find a blue helmet like the one that I'm wearing, we suggest that you wear it just as an identification thing. That's
Okay.
basically the only identification that the Allied Nations is going to have. Even got
Alrighty.
our insignia on it. We lost a lot of the helmets in the storm coming here.
I see.
So
Well, lead the
we've
way,
had to
sir.
resort to using military helmets, like Chris here.
Well, William, lead the way.
Onwards and outwards. Have you ever been to Chernogorsk before?
I don't even know where that is.
Alright. Chernogorsk is often abbreviated as Cherno. It is a large, how do I put it? It's a large shipping community in this direction.
Alrighty. Well, you know where you're going. I'm completely lost.
Alright. All of the survivors have agreed to make this a peaceful zone, just in case anyone winds up here and wants to have a fresh start. While you're in Cherno, as I'll call it, no one should harm you. If they do, there is a council that you can find via high-tech communications arrays. We can then report that individual to.
Awesome.
Can we stay here just a moment?
Yep. What do you need, Chris?
Need to go get something.
Alright. Take your time.
I don't know if this will be any help to you guys, but I did serve in the military before my time as a civilian.
Alright, that will definitely be of assistance. Hey, could you stay by Chris's side? I forgot to grab a bit of food before I headed out.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I have some food in my pack here if you would like some. I'm more than willing
no
to
thanks.
share.
I'm gonna try and utilize the fresh farm ground that I have. Try and get some use out of it.
Got some baked beans, some sardines, tuna, a can of spaghetti.
I would keep that stuff to yourself. Those are valuable in this land. The farmland just provides enough to keep you from starving. So I like to carry that with me. If we find anyone, I'm gonna try and pass it out to them. But
okay.
Never mind, I found it in my bag.
Okay, so nothing in there. Paramedics pants. Alright, so the jacket will hold all of our... Oh no, why did I do that? Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, the field vest will hold all of our ammo. Video jacket will hold things such as sewing kit and whatnot. Ammunition. You need to put the tetracycline pills up in there. vest. Okay. There's the backpack. Make sure I don't have any more food anywhere else. Okay. The mountain backpack. Field vest has all of my ammo in it. My pants has... yeah. That works. Okay, so the BDU jacket has all of my small items. And then my mountain backpack has everything else. Okay, so the paramedic pants. BDU jacket. I can carry some more stuff in my jacket. It's going to suck, but it's something. Okay, so box of 9x19. Let's load all of our magazines real quick. Okay, to inventory. Oh no. Okay, so that's a 9x19. Alrighty. Let's that is all of the magazines that I have. Oh jeez.
Still here?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. Alright.
Yeah, sorry it took me so long. There was a small group of 5 or 6 infected that surprised me at the camp.
Oh jeez.
Whenever you leave, they always seem to show up. But I had to bandage myself a little bit. Anywho.
You're not hurt, are you?
The town is directly this way. A good landmark to see. This is the only ravine around here. So when you go up it, our base is on the right side of the ravine.
Alrighty.
Good way to locate it if you're ever lost.
Okay, that's full. And that's full. I'm just taking inventory of what I have. Sorry, guys.
Understood.
Alright, onward and upwards for survival.
Yep.
Are you coming, Chris? Alright. Can't be spread too far out, I'm assuming. Things can go south very quickly.
I'd maintain about a 10-meter spacing.
Are these mushrooms safe to eat?
As far as we know.
We've ate a few of them and haven't had any hallucinations or negative effects.
Red pine mushroom. Ooh. I probably should have read up on my fieldcraft before coming to this now survival situation / hunting trip.
When you're in the thick of it, you just learn. what to do,
Yeah.
I guess. It's either that or die.
Yeah,
No
fair enough.
survival book ever really gives the best parts of things. It's mainly
Yeah.
just experimentation to see what does what.
Especially given the countrywide virus.
Yeah.
But no, I
I
don't
don't
know
think
if I
that any
have to.
survival book would have told us how to survive that.
Yeah, but you would think they would put more into sci-fi books.
But no, trust me, when we go to these cities, the one thing you probably never want to do is fire off your gun. You want to have that be a last resort, if anything.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why most of us carry knives.
Knife.
Or heck, in a pickle, you can just punch them.
Alrighty.
You know, there is a set of apartment buildings up here and on our right. Normally there isn't much in them, but the garages sometimes have gear for us. Might have a pair
Alrighty.
of gloves in there for you.
Do you know the name of said town or apartment complex?
This is Cherno.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's part of Cherno.
This small apartment complex itself is called Dubki, but if you just say that it's part of Cherno, people will know where you're talking. Or what you're
Okay.
talking about.
Apartment complex in Cherno. If I ever get lost, I can radio for help there.
The
Yep.
apartments normally have next to nothing in them, though. You might find an occasional tent, but that's probably about it.
I haven't found a tent in there in a long time. All in all, it just seems like a poor idea to go up into there. There's an infected off to our right, about 20 meters. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
As long as
You
he
don't
doesn't
need to
see us, we're
engage if you
good,
don't
right?
have to. I think that Chris went to try and kill it, but I wouldn't have. Yeah,
Okay,
in
so
here, and in these, sometimes they have gloves, sometimes they have generators, car parts, spark plugs, hard hats. You never really know what you're gonna get. Like right here, there's a tire iron. Doesn't have any use to us, but
Yeah,
Well,
I
actually,
haven't
it might
seen
help us
many
build that car
vehicles
that we're building, but
driving around.
I'm just
Ooh, there's a door.
What color?
Hmm? Zombie?
yeah, I've got it. It's attracted to me.
Gunter 2 rear right door. What is this? Do we need boxed nails for anything?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Where is it?
Right here, I'll be...
I have picked it up. It is in my
Alright.
pack. Although my pack is fairly full.
I'm the one who mainly does the base building, and I've got a lot of space in my storage if you want to give the nails to me.
There you
The
go.
nails that
The
I
nails
keep,
are
I've been
used-
told by the trade. At least that's
Motor
what I use
oil?
them for.
If you've got nails, we always need it for the base. Once
Right
we
here.
get the hacksaw, nails will be the only thing holding us back. We don't need motor oil. We don't have a car.
I'll pick it up. Ooh. That's glitched for me.
We think it may have something to do with the infection, but sometimes it seems as if our arms just don't work and won't allow us to pick things up.
Oh, another cable reel.
There's
Dust
another
mask.
set of garages down the hill a small bit.
I might understand what's wrong
Ah,
with
I
our
see
gen.
them.
We might not have enough cable to reach them.
No, I had. You can hook it up to the generator without the cable reel, and I did that. Then I tried to use it with a cable reel, and it also didn't work. Heck, we might just need an electrical repair kit. I'll take that, try it on it.
Speak of electrical repair kit,
Yeah, I just grabbed the thing.
there's one right here.
Oh. One should do it for us. So
Never hurts to have them.
yeah, I suppose so. Truck battery.
I haven't found a car battery in a while. Seems like the truck ones are pretty common nowadays.
There's a public announcement system in the towns. If you hook
Rope.
the truck battery up to it, you can use it. I've always wanted to try one of those, but I never found a truck battery.
Rope is always useful. Tire repair kit. You guys wouldn't happen to have a vehicle, would you?
I think we have
There's
one up north, or
up
one
the
in
FOB.
progress up north.
It's missing
yeah.
wheels and spark plugs.
Here, hold on a
There's
second.
another tire repair kit.
Hey, Charles, here's a map. This has all of our bases on it. Feel free to use it.
I found working gloves in here.
How do I? Oh, okay.
I just handed it to you. Try to help with your playground.
Here you go. I found these working gloves for you, man.
Oh, thank you. Working gloves. Now I don't have to worry about damaging my hands too terribly.
There's something that we need.
4x4 left door. I assume that's
We could use that.
part of building a vehicle.
Yep. Vehicles be missing
It
doors and all
is
sides.
surprisingly not necessary to the vehicle, as we have experienced. So long as we've got a battery, spark plugs, some gas, and tires, we'll be set. Right?
Oh, you're alright.
Yeah.
Jumpsuit jacket.
Doors do help though. To make sure people can't just shoot you right out of the vehicle.
Yeah. People do
Ooh.
seem
Hey,
to
look,
get a little
wire mesh
wild, at
barrier.
least. Ew.
I'm gonna just bring this back to the base.
Understood.
Found another battery.
Yeah, I found them. I hooked the metal wire up to it. I don't really think that we need many Hescos back at base, and they weigh a little too much to lug back there. We can just get a hacksaw, we can be able to build our own walls.
I mean, we could set this as like an entry point. I mean, part of being
Yeah,
in the
I suppose
military,
so.
I was in charge of building fobs, and these worked really well as entry
Hescos
points.
are an important part. If you want to lug the thing around, be my guest.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll carry it.
Sadly, I have to go. But, let me see here. We are at a small... If you look at the map that I gave you, there's a military building due south of us. I have to leave, but oftentimes there's a decent amount of loot there if you want to swing by it. And if you head even further south down to the pier, there are a bunch of small garages. Sometimes they spawn hacksaws.
Alrighty.
But yeah, good meeting you. I have to go. See ya.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, William.
Talk to you later.
Alright, now I just need to figure out how to get back to the base. Crap.
Hey,
Shouldn't be too
go up
hard.
the ravine. The ravine to
Yeah.
the north.
The ravine to the north. Just take that all the way up.
Past
Got
to
it. Getting quite thirsty. Need
I
to
got
hit
some
that.
water for you if you want.
I can hold off until we hit the pump back at the release station.
You sure I got a Sprite on me? Or some Pepsi?
Awesome.
So what made you, how did you get from where you came to this land?
I was on a hunting trip. Like I had put in for 2 weeks paid leave to come and hunt some whitetail over here in Russia, and
Yeah.
well, it was going good. We were here for about 2 days, and then I woke up this morning and my bike was gone, my partner was gone, my main rifle was gone, and everybody seemed to have just been shambling around. So in a matter of about 6 hours, everything kind of went south. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Rather quickly.
First infected must have been interesting to see.
But if we could use this as like an entry point, or at least part of an entry point, it'd be quite useful, I would say.
Yeah, I woke up here about a week or so ago from I was sent here as a request from the United Nations to come and help with bandit problems and any other sort of thing they needed from me. But that went bad. Came here, whole squad gets mowed down by these zombie-like things, and I'm pretty much the last one with nothing on me, having to have left my stuff, you know.
That seems to be quite the struggle, man.
Yeah, but through scavenging through the camps, you know, find some of the stuff I had on me. But
Yeah.
you know.
We need to really, like, I mean, granted, if I still had my bike, we could be using that to transport at least a majority of the materials, but as far as I'm concerned, based off of your guys' needs so far, we could really use a pickup truck.
Yeah. We have a car up at our UN FOB that's in progress, but not quite there yet.
I see. So I'm looking at this map, and he's William was real busy marking all of this stuff. Like, you guys have done a lot of scouting, and
Yeah.
in the short amount of time that you guys have been here. So
Yeah, that's another job that was assigned here. The scouting, bandit hunting, anything to do with what they needed. But those are pretty much my primary two tasks here.
fair enough. I'm assuming a lot of this stuff has been raided or looted already by other
Yeah.
survivors in the area.
Yeah. A lot of it tends to just be gone by the time we get there, but sometimes we get lucky.
Yeah, that makes sense. You haven't
Yeah,
happened to come across any of the survivors while you're out scouting, have you?
I do every now and then, but can't avoid them. Don't want to cause any unnecessary bloodshed, you know?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they understand what you guys are trying to do here and not give you too much trouble over it.
Haven't had any fire at me yet, but I've passed by a few that have begged me for stuff, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm a pretty nice guy. I try to help out where I can, you know?
Yeah.
Are there any, like, particular areas that I should be avoiding?
Yeah, you should never go up to the big military airfield. That's a pretty good way to get yourself killed here.
I'm assuming there's a lot of bandits up there, or it's a pretty commonly
Yeah,
traveled
there's a lot of
place.
people that, nah, that's where all the good gear for the military's at, so people fight over it.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Gotta have all the best stuff. Survival of the fittest out here.
That's why I always try to go for the smaller camps, you know?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the smaller camps I feel would be better equipped, you know, because they're smaller.
Yeah. But they're swarming with infected normally, with the old military gear that's on them, some of them still.
Yeah. I'm surprised the military fell as fast as it did.
No, it came in like a wildfire, and then, you know, alarms were going off, you know? It's instant.
Instant chaos. It's probably airborne. That's why it spread so fast. That would be my best guess. But you guys were here first, so, you know.
No, all I know is that they seemed to find out who was immune to it and who wasn't, and they sent people accordingly. That's what I know.
Yeah.
But again, things happen, and somehow we always end up on the beaches. It's like a curse or something, I don't know.
Hey man, fun in the sun. That's what I always say. Oh man, I am getting worn out. This is quite the haul.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah, my arms are getting a little tired. If you could carry it a little bit, that'd be greatly appreciated. You know, aside from being a soldier, I do not miss carrying those things everywhere.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy. I don't believe we have any shovels though to fill it at the moment.
Huh.
But we can still place it, so that works for the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one?
Yep.
But yeah, not too long ago I found a night vision head strap, so that was a big thing.
Wow. That'd be extremely useful for extended scouting missions.
Yeah, but the only downside is the night vision goggles didn't come with them. They must have fallen off somewhere.
Hmm. Who knows, we might find one in a military camp somewhere.
It'd be pretty rare, but it'd be great. Infected.
What is going on with my arms? Help!
That seems a little, I don't think that's how you hold a weapon, my man.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright.
I believe that was the only one, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Hopefully. I'll just keep my sidearm out just in case. If you drop it, I might be able to pick it up.
Yeah. Inventory. Oh, damn it. What are you doing? I might lag out. Shit. Because I can't jump or go on my inventory.
Uh-oh. Not you too. Where'd you go? Oh jeez. I think I'm hallucinating now. Hmm.
There we go.
Where did you go, man? Like, I was concerned for a second. Whew. Okay. Where should we put this, really? Probably at the entrance.
I'd say me. Yeah, I was about to say that.
I was hearing some infected somewhere close by.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh shit. Put it down, drop. Drop you.
I can't! Not enough room. Not enough time. Ouch. Oh no, I'm bleeding.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Is this man gate open and close or no?
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
Okay. No, this little gate right here?
Mm.
I'm assuming that one would open and close. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, we should probably drop that so we could treat your wounds.
yes, absolutely. I'm going to put it right about here. Just so, you know, as a nice checkpoint to start with.
There you go. Not. What can I not? There you go. For some reason I can't seem to use that on you.
Okay. Phil. All right. One full wire mesh barrier.
He's right. The infected always seem to wander over here when we're out paying attention.
Oh, let's leave those closed and have the man gates open. Would it be useful to have more than one garden plot or more than two garden plots, or no?
I would think so, but that's really up to them. Does definitely look like it, that it's getting darker slowly.
Yeah.
Thought it would be dark by the time we got back, but it's not. But no, most survivors I have seen have been headed right up to the big airfield. That's why it's like just constant gunfights there.
I see. Alright, well, it's getting night. I'm gonna go and sleep for the time. I'm gonna close this door and try to forget about today.
I'll be keeping watch.
Alrighty, folks, thank you for watching. This has been Dayz Survivor Roleplay with your friendly neighborhood gamer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so that you can follow the channel as this survivor grows and tries to make it in this desolate wasteland of infected and bandits. Join us next time when we go and do a full scouting / retrieval mission for supplies and other needed materials. Thank you for watching. This is Friendly Neighborhood Gamer signing off.